Ooh. Y'all, what did I do with the remote? I can't find my TV, the big remote, so let's get this. I'll hardly use this. I gotta find my other remote, y'all. Let's go. Y'all know what I'm doing. Putting up clothes. Because I done lost the remote to the, and then I'm gonna fry me some bacon. I gotta clean. I'm putting up clothes, washing clothes. Give people time to come in. I need to go get my stand. Y'all see that mess over there? I'm washing. I hate washing. So I brought y'all with me. We got some clothes we gotta put up too. I guess I'll let y'all. Y'all look at the tide. Some of y'all so nosy anyway. Yeah. I'm washing. I got my little moo-moo on. Let me turn it that way for a minute. I want to get flat for not having clothes on. And then I don't want y'all to fall. Like y'all about to do. There. Ooh, I hate doing laundry. Oh, but it gotta be done. Happy Saturday. I just been lounging around. So I think I'm finna fry some bacon. Cook me some grits. I hadn't ate breakfast. I done had my water. Ooh, I gotta get all these clothes out. And my arms are short with this. I probably need to get some of that. What you call it? Lint out too. I'm here, y'all, getting the clothes out the washer. Throwing them in the dryer. Then I gotta put my colored ones in there. Y'all ain't so clear. Hold on. Y'all looking fuzzy. Now that's better. I'm about to cook me some bacon, eggs, and grits. But first we gotta get the clothes out of here. And I'm putting them in the dryer. So I had y'all sitting there, but I saw y'all were blurred. Now look at my plant mama. I'm coming. Oh. We had a good time at my mom's birthday party. I got home kind of late. Everything was so nice. We normally go on a trip, but we didn't this time. We'll wait. We load up and we take trips. But we stayed local this time. We took her to Disney World for one of her birthdays 2 years ago. She wanted to go to Disney World. This year, she really didn't want to go nowhere. She wanted to stay at the house. So whatever she wants, that's what we do. You know, you don't get but one mother. And some people have such an issue with parents. Ooh. know I did, y'all. They were so strict we couldn't do nothing. We weren't bad children, you know. We weren't bad. We didn't get in no trouble. Nothing. That's why I get my cleaning and making sure everything's straight. Like in my house, I get it from my mama. Okay. Okay. All right, y'all. We got that done. Oh, those are those things I have in front of the dryer. Okay, now we gotta put this up here. I keep my Tide. I use Tide. I don't know about nobody else, but Tide is called Dissolve. And that's the best Tide I have seen, and it really works. And I also use the little Tide Pods. And I use liquid Tide for my color clothes. I'm gonna sit y'all right there for a minute. I used to use Gain, but Gain would leave those little, what you call it, like when you wash, it would leave half the stuff on the clothes. And this washing machine here, y'all, it's so fancy. You have to pour the liquid off in a cup. Then you have to take the cup off to pour it. I use liquid for my color clothes, y'all. So I'm putting them in the washing machine. That's what I had to do today, was laundry. So we got that up. And then I got to go put the white clothes up. And then we're going to fry some bacon. I think I might do some sausage. Y'all can see my house is clean. It's going to stay like that 24/7. That's my baby picture, y'all. That's me. I think that picture I was 9 years old. My mom used to tickle me putting them little ribbons on my hair. Well, our hair. We had the bow reds. But that's me when I was 9 years old. And that's where I get all this cleaning from. We got to hang these up. We got to put them on the... I folded up colored clothes last night. And they was the only one. I keep forgetting to turn on this do not disturb button. Hold on. Okay. I folded up the colored clothes last night, fluffed my pillows. And I gotta put all these up. Put all this stuff here up. Put my keys up. I don't think I'm going nowhere today. I had to, and then y'all, I'm sitting up here with the door unlocked. Oh, let me see how I feel outside. Hello, how are you? I ain't had nothing locked, y'all. I'm down here just sitting down. Ain't nothing locked. Let me lock my front door. Guess we'll open up the door for a little while. Let the sun in. I'm thinking about moving this back over there so I can let my window up and get my window cleaned out. That's what I'm planning on doing. Clean out my window and stuff. Y'all just walking with me. I'm happy that I can't find the remote. And I know I ain't. Probably, y'all know what? I will throw something in the trash. Oh, I got it. What was I finna say? I was finna say something. I don't know what I was finna say. Oh, my breathing is so much better. I went to bed last night and said my prayers. And I realized when I got home how I was breathing. So I took my little treatment. I done told y'all I can't deal with the heat. Now I can't. I used to go everywhere and the heat didn't bother me, but now it does. So I got up this morning and now y'all, I found the remote. Okay. Got up this morning and cleaned up. I still got my moo on from last night. Okay, y'all, I done did something. Hold on. I'm always messing with this TV. This is the remote that goes with the TV, and it's dusty. I done did something about doing that. But yeah, this is the remote that goes to the TV. And sometimes you can take it off a PC. Oh, it's still on. Okay, let's see. Is this gonna work? I need to go to the store and get some Swiffer dusters. No. So I can dust. It's so dusty in here. But it's a good day. I rested good. I'm breathing better. Thanks for prayer. My breathing is 100% better. That's why I don't see how people smoke and use those vapes and things. But they had the article, it was a missing college student. I forgot where he was from, but they found him deceased today. I just saw it. Where's my other phone? I think it's in the charge. I was going to read on that. They found him deceased, y'all. He was over there in Japan. It was worldwide news. But I saw where they had found him. And they thought he was with his family over there. He left them and went off. And they had like that 360 thing that I had told people to download on their phones, their children's phones, so you can keep up with track your children. And all of a sudden, his location got turned off. So I'm interested to find out on what happened with that. There's so much going on. Y'all, I'm trying to get to YouTube. It says playing, but I don't see it. I don't see my music thing. Y'all see me flipping, don't you? One thing about this apartment, that TV screen is too big to me. I need a wider apartment, I feel. Cause it's a little big. These are some of my praying worship songs that I pray off of. This is Yoshia instrumental, and they can take you before the throne and everything. But y'all, we gotta get these clothes pulled up. I don't be doing nothing, y'all. Just checking in. It's Saturday. Tomorrow we got some plans with the family. I'm telling y'all, spend time with your family. I don't think my hair look right to flip the camera. But spend time with your family. Get close with your family. It's that time to get close to your family. Ain't no time like the present, I'm telling you. I'm going the wrong way. No, I'm not. It's that time, y'all. Whew. Whether y'all get along or not, check up on your family. I'm finna put up these clothes. I need a new Alexa. I done had that Alexa since, you see it turn. I done had that thing since I moved here. I know you can update them, but I need a new one. That my other phone charging. I knew it. She all charged up. Okay. I got the color, white clothes in the dryer. Not the white clothes. The color clothes. I do got some onion rings in here. Y'all ain't got no food in my refrigerator. I need another grape juice. I need to go to the grocery store for real. Okay, we can get a grape juice. Oh, wait a minute. Then I gotta wash the dishes. That's some spaghetti that I had cooked. It had been sitting there a while, so y'all, I'm thinking I done turned that washing machine. Get what? The washing machine just sitting there. I told y'all. This thing, I'm thinking like, girl, I ain't even got the washing machine on. Y'all clothes, y'all didn't even tell me either. Y'all not my friends. Y'all probably said, put the clothes in the dryer, in the wash. Let me get mine. And then I put my little Tide Pods in there. Okay. Yeah. I love Samsung products. So we're doing heavy duty, extra high, and turbo. I gotta get all this here up. I guess y'all cleaning with me today. Do y'all chores? Oh, sometimes when I talk, stuff pop up in my head about my childhood. Lord, I remember we this. I love this right here. If y'all went shopping with me that day when I bought the square one and the round one, I put it right there. That is so pretty to me. And then you remember I had gotten those. Guess where they came from? Let me get the store right. Ross. Ross is the place you want to shop at to get your house pretty. Ross, Roses. You got At Home. I think the other one is called Home. I'm telling you, you can really beautify your home. This is where this comforter came from for the low. You ain't got to go spend all these hundreds and these dollars, these folks they be going to these design. They better go to Ross. I got those from Roses. They were $9.99. They big too, y'all. But you can keep your house pretty on a budget. People be coming to my house like, "Ooh, your house so pretty. Where did you get this from and that from?" They shop when I tell them. Now, some of them did cost money, but the majority of this stuff, my sister is a penny shopper. I told y'all that. Do any of y'all penny shop? And this stuff you see right here, I got to put it, say before a house, because I ain't going in here. I got so much stuff in this house. But learn how to save money. And that's what I'm doing. I'm looking for clearance sales and sales. Y'all, I'm putting up clothes. That's when I keep walking. Don't y'all get these. At least I ain't drop y'all yet. But I do want me some bacon. I start to go out to the Waffle House. But again, I will be spending money. I need to go to the store and get some hamburger meat. I'll make some rotel dip tomorrow. My baked beans was a hit for the birthday party. I can cook though. I'm glad my mama showed me how to cook. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm inside this closet right now. Putting up my clothes. Oh, let me sit y'all down for a minute. There. Now don't y'all go to falling. Falling everywhere. Okay. Got that up, child. But, who is that? You can't see through these doors. They got these screens. Y'all, I gotta sit down now. Get my breath. This is what I'm talking about. I usually have to do this, but I have to do it now. Like yesterday, I had to sit down and get the baked beans together. But it's okay, as long as I can do it. Okay, we got 3 more we gotta put up. We got our white clothes in the dryer and the colored clothes, and I'll be through doing my laundry. But I want to say, I'm going to start saying happy birthday to people too. Happy birthday to everybody born in the month of June, from January to June. Happy birthday to all of my trendsetters and the people who visit the page. Happy, happy birthday. I can't sing like my sister, so I ain't going to attempt that. But let me go back to when we were little, we thought we were going to get paid for doing chores. My mom, they had a song, I think it was by Shirley Caesar. If I find, I'm going to put it on my community wall. And she was said, Shirley Caesar was talking about let me see, can I find it on my other phone? About the number of months she had carried them. And the song is called No Charge. And my mama used to tell us that, boy, there is no charge, y'all. Hold on. Yes, Lord. Let me see. It's called No Charge. I know it is. No Charge. That is no charge by Shirley Caesar. I ain't gonna play it because it may get copyright. Let's see. I should have typed in. Let me see. I'm gonna pick one that I don't think is copyrighted. I'm gonna play part of this one. Hold on. Let me turn it down. I'm gonna play part of it. 1475. There it is. Golly, it went to the website thing. Play the music. Oh, y'all, every time I click on this, send me this way. Okay, here we go. Why they got these pop up? Let me see. There it is. Have y'all ever heard that song? If you had. Oh, let me turn off. But if they flag, I just erase it off. But that song, it's an old song. But my mama would play that song. And all we had to do is go back to clean it. Because she was telling us it's no charge. You ain't get no money for no cleaning up. And then there was another song she played, like when we want to go to church. She had one called I Don't Want No Peanut Butter and Jelly. Y'all should go back and listen to some of them old gospel songs. Them songs, they really had meaning back then. But that one right there, if you got children and they want y'all to get them money for doing stuff, look up Shirley Caesar. Shirley Caesar. No charge, and play it for them. They'll learn. They will learn, y'all. Let me turn it back up. But I get so tickled. But we just thankful for this day. And y'all go play No Charge by Shirley Caesar. And look up the one about peanut butter and jelly. I think it's called I Don't Want No Peanut Butter and Jelly. It was talking about getting your soul saved. The things our parents did back then. So funny. I think if more people grew up in that time period, along when I grew up, this world would be in a different spot. I'm almost positive. I think a lot of the music, a lot of these celebrities, and a lot of other things are influencing our young people uh, in a negative light. And all I can do is pray and keep them covered. You know, you can talk to them and try to teach them, but that mind, and everybody know that your mind is your will, your emotion. No, your soul. Your soul is made of your mind, your will, and your emotions. So, if you don't renew your mind, and ain't no hope for you, you got to renew your mind. You got to bring thoughts into captivity. When you feel those negative thoughts, bring them into captivity to the obedience of Christ. I believe in God. I have faith. I don't know what everybody else believes in. But you better bring them thoughts into captivity. You'll find yourself doing some strange things. And all it takes is one. Um, I always like to talk about my career. That you had people having addictive behaviors. And all it took was one, and then they wanted more, and then they wanted more. And that's what formed addictions, because they want more. And some of them be so mentally exhausted or mentally checked out that they have to have stronger activity to keep them, you know, and that they can be helped. But the main thing when you're dealing with, I don't even know why I'm talking about this. The main thing you want to deal when you're dealing with people who have addictive behavior, and it does not have to be the drugs. It could be X-rated stuff. It could be that. People have different addictions. You can have a food addiction where you just addicted to food. You gotta eat. You're not even hungry. You just want to eat. But a lot of people like to bring up addictive behaviors with the X. But they're more addictive behaviors. And I done seen them all. From teenagers to adults. And it lands them in the judicial system or the dealing with legal issues, you know, that they didn't ask for. And it's nice, like people don't want to show people mercy. I always say that person just didn't start that. It started with a thought. And that's the reason when I'm on live, I try to help people to avoid what I see daily, is to make sure you change the way you think. And there's certain, like anger, jealousy, wrath, envious, leads to the M word. There's certain words and certain situations that lead to behavior patterns. Maybe I can do something on that. I'm waiting to hear from Dion before I do his book, out of respect. So I should hear from them next week. It's some powerful stuff in his book. But I also have books from when I was in college, uh, dealing with the psyche, dealing with the mind. And that's the reason I'm telling you that people just don't turn out bad. Nobody turns out to be rebellious. There are root causes to it. And if you don't know the root, you're not going to know how to help that person. You got to know how to intervene when there's a very chaotic situation. Somebody's on the ledge. How do you talk that person down? If you don't have the knowledge and the credentials, that person, you're not gonna be able to talk nobody off no ledge. So you got to know how to talk these young people off the ledge before they, jump off. A lot of this can be avoided. Parents got to start back being parents. I never seen a decade of parents that party with their children. They go to the club with their children. They go, if the child having a party, the parent gonna want to go there. Sometimes you got to stop and you got to be the parent. I'm telling you, if they grew up in the era where how my parents raised us, you had to get out of that room and go to your room, and you're gonna look at cartoons. Did we have a colored TV? Yeah, we had colored TV. And that's when I know about Sanford and Son, Good Times. We used to watch Andy Griffith, Fathers Knows Best, all them little old shows. They were our best friends. Cartoons. We didn't back then. It was like the VHS. I think that's what them things were called. And we had a VCR. It was no phones and all this. So I think we got to go back. We losing too many of our young people. And I'm not talking about just my culture. I'm talking about all over. We losing too many people to the system and to the street. They call it S&S, system and the streets. And parents, y'all got to come back and get y'all babies. Because I'm telling you, when they sit before that judge and they say we got to try them as an adult, and they may be 15, 14, 13, 12, and they hear they got to be tried as an adult, that's a whole nother ball game, y'all. So we got to take control, get our control back. God didn't birth you to be best friend. He birthed you to be mama and daddy. And when you get them doing that, and when they get older, you try to be the parent, and guess what? They're going to rebel against you because they know that you party with them. They seeing what you're doing, so you're not going to be able to tell them nothing. They're going to throw it back in your face. It's going to be like a boomerang. You telling me not to date and do this, but you got him here. And they're going to throw it back in your face. It's a different era. And I'm an advocate for young people. I don't care if I see one walking over here. I'm trying to make sure they straight. They my children, but baby, don't ride that bicycle in the street. Get over there on that sidewalk. That's the way we got to take back our loving your neighbor as yourself. We done forgot about all that. We got to go back to the root. I'm so, I don't know if anybody, well, I got the live on private. I got to take some stuff out on my mother's birthday. The guy that prayed, he's a coach. And that is the one that encouraged me to go back to college. He's a coach here, good coach. Got a lot of young people scholarships and stuff. So he's a coach. And he was the one, when y'all hear me talk about it, inspired me to go back to school. He came to speak. I don't think he came to speak at the school, and my sister was already in college. So she invited me, and I heard him speak, and I started going to school for childcare. I graduated. That's the one where I got a scholarship to go to Warhawk, but I didn't wind up going there. I wind up going to Faulkner, and that's where I got all my degrees at. I did it, I don't know how many years it took me, but the last one for psychology took me 2 years because I already had my credits in other areas. And but he was the one that inspired me. I should have said that last night. And I got my associate's degree in childcare. I got business and business management, and then I did psychology. I could actually go back, and it wouldn't take me but a year to get my doctorate, and I would be Dr. Cook. I wouldn't be like the other lady that they're accusing. She said she was a doctor and she can't provide her credentials. I got all my degrees up there. I could post them, but I'm not. But I got all my degrees. I got my high school diploma. I got all my degrees. I said when I get my house and have an office, I'm gonna put all my degrees. I done got all my awards I got doing college, graduating with. I think when I left, what was it, childcare, I was whatever the cum laudes. I was one of them. I got inducted into the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. So if I want to go back to school, I can go get a free scholarship if I want to. So you're never too old to learn. I got my last degree last year and I was 55. So you can do it. I'm going to tell y'all what though, it's hard. But the school that I was in, God would always give me favor, and all we had to do was write. All you had to do was write little essays. The hardest thing was for me was the math, because they had a math that started with a Q. I never heard of that math a day in my life, but that was the hardest math. I had to go. I went, and it was this teacher. I forgot his name. Ooh, that man was so smart, y'all. He was almost a genius. I got with him. He was tutored me, and that was the only way I passed that class. But every time I graduated cum laude or magna cum laude, whatever laude. I graduated with honors. So I got a certificate too through another program. So y'all can do it. If you want to go back to college, go back to college. You're never too old. I know if I did, y'all can do it. And then, like I say, with the jobs that I've had the privilege of working with, I'm going to say from in my childhood care all the way up to adults. And the last job was dealing with the people who had gotten in trouble with the law and they was offering them a second chance. But some of them, they don't get it. I was able to help. I know this young boy, and he could rap, but he said that people are not gonna like the rap that he rap about. He rapped about his life, and I told him, I said, "Well, write one down for me, bring it to the next." We met on Tuesdays. He brought it to me, and wow, he could really rap. So there's help, but we got to get back to being parents and get back to being neighbors. Even if you don't want to say nothing to that person, pray for that person or that child that's struggling and straining. Where I'm from, we don't have a lot of homelessness. But in some area, it is so, so bad. I don't see how a governor would allow that many people to sleep on the streets. I don't see how that they allow that. Because nobody is perfect. I'm not even perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. We're going to make mistakes, sin, and fall 365 days out of a year. But I guess I'm going to go. Y'all, I was going to cook bacon on live, but I think I'm finna get off of here, finish my laundry. Got to put these up over here, y'all, because I got to put that stuff up. That's my little breathing thing over there. I finally got it. It took me 2 years to get the machine because the doctor would order it and then it would go. I really feel like I need to be on oxygen for probably a month while it's hot. Because y'all, I tell you, that breathe, I go out that door like it is now. The best time for me to get out is going to be after 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Because it be hot. I don't know what the summer going to be like, but that's the reason I'm glad that football game they have. It's at 8 o'clock at night, and that's going to be so good. We went up there to that biscuit ball game. Man, it was so hot out there, we left. And I know it was hot if Ava left. I can't believe she ain't called me today. I hate using my fingerprint and it don't open these phones. Hold on, y'all. Woo, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Woo. I slept so good last night. I turned on my scriptures and went to sleep. And did. I gotta pay. When is the 10th? Let me figure out. I gotta pay my bills, y'all. Let me. That's what I look like when I got my lipstick on and different things. That's the wig I used to wear. I got some pictures in the phone of my hair when I ain't had that. When I had that, day before I got my hair cut. Let me see can I find it. My hair looked at a mess. Might not be in here. It's on this phone. The one I'm on, but my head, no, it looked a mess. Oh no, it might be on here. I'm ready for my hair to grow out so I can get my braids. It ain't on this one. I don't see it. I'm scrolling. Dang, that's me. I need to add some new pictures to my Google. That's another one of me. I wonder why the picture always make your eye look like one bigger than the other one. Make you look like you cross-eyed or something. That's my mama when we went to Disney World. Staying in a nice Airbnb down there. It was so pretty. I don't see it, y'all. It's on this phone that I'm on. Ava got most of my pictures in here. That's my little best friend. Well, y'all, I can't find it. Oh, sleepy. I should go ahead and cook my little bacon, shouldn't I, y'all? Cook my bacon while I'm on live. My bacon and grits. Yep, that's it, my guys. That's all I'm doing. Let's see. Okay. Let me get up, y'all. I'm gonna need that stand if I start cooking. Cause I hadn't ate today. What time it is? It's 3. If I eat this, I don't eat no more. Hold on. I don't want y'all following. We've been doing good lately. I got this thing here. No, I don't. I'm trying to get y'all right. Hold on. I might well just go get my stand. There y'all go. Let's go ahead and cook us some bacon and some grits. I'm gonna go get that other stand. Everybody know this is the pan I fry my eggs in. Oh, I hate when these dishes get rolled and rolled. Oh, I need the top. Come on here, top. Get on here. Okay. I'm finna go get the stand, y'all. I don't want y'all following. I'll be right back. Let me go get my stand and I'm gonna put that stuff there. Put on me some shorts. Oh, I'm finna cook some bacon. 'Cause I am hungry. All right, y'all. I got my little stand. I hope y'all can see the lights I got on. Ouch! Okay. I think I'm gonna have to let it up some more. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna put y'all right there. Okay. Let me see how high it is. But that ain't the right way. That high enough. Let's see. No, I gotta take it up high. Hold on with me, y'all. Ooh. I ain't trying to break my finger. I don't know which way I got y'all. Turn y'all around in a circle. And they say in the church, take our mistakes for love. That's what they say in the church when they can't sing. They'll say, take our mistakes for love. Knowing they can't sing. Knowing they can't hit not one lick. Okay, take this off. All right, y'all, I'm getting started ready. Because I got to eat, y'all. I had ate today. Take that off. Come on. Okay. We got all the way. That's good right there. It's my Okay, there we go. Now I need to get that. The bad thing about having stove top covers, if you turn that bad boy on the wrong, you through. Okay. All right. If I decide to go anywhere, I open the drink up. It says it's reconnecting. Lord, you know that lady. Deal with that lady. She needs you. Because at this point, she's a miserable demon. Whatever you need to do to save that lady's soul, save her soul. Because she's so lost. She lost. She miserable. She ain't got no life. And I put it in your hand, God. You go deal with her. She already in trouble legally. So now I'm putting her on your throne, God. You know her better than I do. So you go deal with her. I see your spirit. And you already know her address. I ain't even got to say it. I'm tired of that. It ain't her, it's a spirit. And God, you know how when I get upset, you deal with little demons. Every spirit is not of you, Lord. I ain't never seen nobody so infatuated with trying to be so big and bad on YouTube and don't get no money for this mess. And I know this for a fact. You gotta be up there in them digits to make money. And she ain't Mr. B. Always messing with people's stuff. That's how that other website got too. She don't know who watching it and monitoring her. She ain't gonna stop till she ain't on YouTube. And then it's gonna be everybody's fault except for her. I just want her to keep on. Keep doing what she's doing. And it's more than me, y'all. Have y'all ever seen a cyber stalker? Do y'all know about cyber stalkers? These are the people that come, and really truly it's kind of sickening. About these people. Some ain't right about that woman, y'all. I'm telling you. And she messing with the right one. Cause all I'm gonna do is put them prayers on her behind. And she gonna wish. She would have left me alone. She gonna be like many others. I don't know why people don't understand the power of God. They think it's a joke. Ain't no joke. You wondering why your life is falling apart. You messing with the wrong people. Then I don't know if she think it's funny, but she don't take it serious. But like, you better learn to leave people alone. I don't care who it is. You messing with God people, he ain't gonna let you get away with it. I don't care what you think or what you think you know. I told you in the other line to leave me alone. You keep doing stuff. Lay you barking up the wrong tree. You must have watched my family are prayer warriors. You come from a line of prayer warriors. It just didn't start with me. You better know what you're doing, Miss Man. You're not fighting me, you fighting God. You think you bother me, you bothering God. All about YouTube. Better get yourself together and go pray somewhere. Whosoever you got, ain't no power, ain't no match for God. You gonna be sitting in a mental institution somewhere trying to vex people. I'm telling you, man, you don't know what you're doing. I done told you one time, and I ain't gonna tell you no more. You're playing a dangerous game. Get my head. You gotta be pretty lost to bother people who don't even know you. You so consumed with being on YouTube so bad, you don't realize what you're doing to your own soul. But keep it up. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna like the outcome. I don't know why people don't think I don't know certain things, the legal system. I don't know why. Be bothering people, don't know what they do. Don't even supposed to come on this page and still be coming. Still looking at old stuff. Oh, y'all crazy. God, you deal with that woman because I ain't going to be dealing with her. I put it in your hand right now. You know where she at. You know her location. Go deal with her. She ain't my problem. She your problem, Jesus. Hey. I'm washing up these dishes, y'all. That was in the sink. I'm going to put this tent back. Not tent, put my thing back. But I don't like people like that. It's hard for me to say I don't like somebody. But I don't like people like that. Go somewhere and pray. Apparently you don't. Because if you did, you'll know not to mess with me, lady. And there ain't no threat. That's just faith. You must don't know about when they say touch not God or no. And apparently you don't. It's still time left in this day. And you are bothering people. Don't know they realm in the spirit. You're going to find out, though. And I meant that. I just want you to keep doing stuff. You're going to see that greater is he that is in me than you. Okay, y'all, everybody know I use Jim Dandy grits. I just threw all that bacon in there because if I get hungry later, I can make a BLT. But people like that, they miserable, jealous-hearted, because they had a life, they wouldn't be bothering people. But she's barking up the right tree right now. I just want her to keep her little arrow going. We're gonna let our grits boil a little while. Let me get a fork. I don't like people like that. I'm just gonna pray about it. And God gonna handle the rest. She gonna wonder why this and that going on. Cause you keep messing with God's people. And he ain't gonna keep letting you do it, lady. I'm trying to tell you. You better get you some business. Cause right now you barking up the wrong tree. I ain't the one or the two spiritually. Oh yeah. I'm trying to get y'all a good seed. Yeah, I gotta get y'all straight. I'm gonna leave y'all right here. We'll get some butter for the grits. They're good. Let me turn my the blood of Jesus, God. You see that lady? Okay. Everything she trying to do, everything she trying to conquer up, even now, Lord, let it blow up in her face. Let the very thing she say and do be over her life, her family. I'm tired of her, Lord. And you know when I get to praying like this, heaven move. I put it in your hand, God. In the name of Jesus. She like the Lucifer of YouTube. That's what she is, the Lucifer of YouTube. I said I put my thing back over there. I'm gonna turn the grits down to 2. That's my grits. I'm gonna let me put my top on here. But that's what she is. And God keep Lucifer out of heaven so fast, like lightning. And that lady gonna keep on bothering people, and she gonna get kicked out. You just can't go and mess with everybody. Everybody ain't like the norm. And you try and help these people. They filled with evil. Them the ones I'm talking about I see in court. And then they have to go before the judge. But this lady here, she ain't gonna go before a regular judge. She gonna be standing before God. Thank you, Holy Ghost. She gonna have to stand before him. I am a firm believer in putting it in God's hand. And guess what? You don't have to touch them. God gonna deal with them. That's how it was in the Bible. Pharaoh, always messing with people. Then you had the one, somebody about told me she a witch. I don't care if she a witch, whatever. She cannot stand against the power of God. She gonna keep on dibbling and dabbling, and it gonna turn on her. And it gonna be the worstest thing she ever felt in her whole entire life. They had a lady that just recently, she died, deceased. She was they say she was a palm reader, a psychic reader, or something on one of these platforms. And some people were making jokes, said she couldn't tell that something was about to happen to her. But what it is, y'all, these people open up doors to the dark world. And when you do that, you investing in it. And sooner or later, when those spirits and powers get ready to tap back on you, because you done sent your soul to the dark world, they going to want it back, and that's when your turmoil gonna hit. I tried to warn that lady. Now she back doing stuff. And God, I say, have no mercy. When people minding their own business. You can't try to be number one. That's what got Satan kicked out of heaven. Trying to be number one. And he was number two. He probably need number two. He got kicked out though. Lady, learn to leave people alone, baby. I'm not the one. I done walked this walk since 1996, and I done seen the hand of God. I done seen his judgment on people's lives. That's when I don't bother preachers. When they fall, you leave them people alone. You don't know who has the anointing of God on their life. Now, I warned her one time, Lord, and 2 or 3 times. Now it's time for you to move by your spirit. Because you say it's not by might nor by power, but by your spirit, Lord God. So move by your spirit, Lord. It ain't nothing she can do to protect her, because you done gave her too many warnings. And she want to sit up there and be the number one. It ain't that sick. It's just sickening. She one of them ones, y'all, I'm talking about. Hard head. Think everything funny. She gonna find out the hard way about life. And she finna find out the hard way. Keep bothering things, messing with stuff. I think somebody else put up about that page. Lady, learn to leave people alone. If you under investigation, it's certain things you shouldn't even be doing on a streaming app. And the reason you can't find it is because it's not meant for you to find it. You'll listen. You'll come back over here listening. So you keep searching. You keep looking. I done told you, lady, you didn't know who I was, but you finna find out the hard way. Angel can't do nothing with you, but I can. Told you to leave me alone. You finna find out. So if you don't get with your nose behind looking, I hope you get what you're looking for. I apologize, y'all. I don't know if you do like that, but I don't like nosy people. Trying to find out where I live and all that junk. Time somebody try to do her like that, it's gonna be, they were trying to find out where I live. She do all that stuff to Aiden, but guess what? I just want her to keep on. That's all I'm saying. You want to know that? But ma'am, you overstepping your boundaries. You look up everything else. Look at her overstepping your boundaries. She don't know who people are on YouTube. She don't know who that lady is over there. Regular messing with that woman. And they the one she need to be worried about. She need to be worried about the ones she don't see on there. Bothering people. She worried about the wrong lady on that channel. Everybody is. They worry about the wrong woman. And I can say that with a straight face. Worry about the wrong one. Anybody that you got to sign a NDA with, you don't want to mess with them people. But she barking and carrying on. She gonna find out. She gonna find out the real tea. Okay, y'all. I'll bring y'all back. Let me turn this stove down too. I want my bacon to burn. The grits, they gritting. But we're gonna turn them down there. I always keep my pot cracked like that to keep it from. I'm turn the meat down. Let me finish my cran grape. I might be drunk too much juice. I'm gonna have to have water with my food. Cause that cran grape real sweet. But I do apologize to my trendsetters, but when people invade your privacy, that's a problem with me. And I guess she think I'm something to play with. Cause she don't see nothing. You ain't gonna see it. You gonna see it. By the time you see it, it's gonna be too late for you. Keep looking and searching. Okay, y'all. We about through cooking. I gotta cook my eggs. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to let this stand down. But yeah. And I pray for people like that. Some y'all know they got to be a miserable life. But they worry about the wrong one on that channel. It's some people she ain't gonna mind me say. I know what I can say and can't say, but it's two of those ladies over that channel over there, and people don't even realize they need to leave them people alone. You have to sign an NDA with that lady, and you don't get any of her personal information. She have people that you go through. In July, we're gonna have some kind of thing, and them two people that I'm talking about that people should be aware of, they don't be on her channel. But I'm saying this to people and to that nosy lady. Y'all better learn to leave people alone. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Y'all know them people from any social media platform, and y'all bothering people, hanging on the ledge. On what I knew about that lady, I reached out to her for one question, and it's like we connected. And I had to tell her too about some of the stuff, like how she was carrying herself, even though it wasn't trampy or nothing like that. You know, carry yourself in a way where people will respect you at a young age. And she listened. I be seeing her on I don't know if she shared with you all. She be in different places. That lady's not what people think or who they think she is. And that's all I'm going to say. And she didn't tell me to say this. I'm letting y'all know. Y'all be bothering people in high places and don't even realize it. So I have another workshop in July. Learn to mind your business. And she works through different people. But it's two of them. I promise y'all. And when she get the chance to, she is going to do a stream of who she really is in July. And that's what going to let people know. Y'all been trying to mess with that lady channel, been trying to do this, that, and the third. And all you had to do is send her email or something. That lady would have been able to help a lot of people. But what caused her to not do it is because people didn't know who she really was. And she ain't no scammer or none of that. Like some of these people out here be scamming these people out their money. But y'all gonna learn. And I don't like going to the police on people. Because I know what it does. But sometimes you got to. You got to go to the law. And get them off your tail. They be wondering, why? What did I do? They trying to take my channel. They trying to do this to me. They trying to do that to me. But what were you doing to them? Bothering them. That's what you were doing. Bothering them. Were they bothering you? No. When nobody bothering them. But y'all been learning to leave people alone. But I'm finna get, I think my bacon might be done. I had turned the stove down. It's almost time. I gotta take this clock down. I need to change the battery. And I need to go get some Duracell batteries or Energizer batteries. Let me see what I can find on Tubi. They had a movie out on Tubi. Let me see, can I find it? I should have wrote it down. I gotta finish putting up clothes, finish cooking. I hope y'all have a wonderful Saturday evening, night. Be careful. The Knicks, I think they won last night. This is unconnected. Serious was wealth and success. But when her boyfriend refuses a child, she pursues motherhood alone. Her face that look good. Echoes of deception. I know we pick a movie based on the front of it. Some of them, when I get into it, it don't be that good. That's that movie I told my other half. That looked good there. Let's see what this one is about. Let's watch the trailer. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get through cooking. Have my breakfast / dinner. Some people do eat dinner at this time. But learn to leave people alone. Stay out of people's private space. Get you a life. Go read on what happened to Satan. Oh, this might be good, y'all. Hold on. Oh, she gonna shoot herself. Oh my God. Oh no, y'all, this might be good. It's called what's the name of this one? My other half. Oh, this one's gonna be good. It's called what I told y'all the name of the picture was? Let me see. My other half is on Tubi. Okay, y'all, let's go look at the food and then we're gonna get off of here. I'm gonna knock my counters down. Okay, we can turn it up now. It's soaking up grease. I got the camera so low. Hold on. Just put me some cheese in my grits. So I'm gonna turn that stove up there. So start frying. I let it down too quick. Hold on, y'all. So I can turn it off. Use this Sojourner cheese for the grits. Woo! That bacon popping! It's popping! It popping! Stop popping all over my stove, bacon. Y'all, I need to turn the grits up. I'm gonna turn them down some. That's the bacon. I'm kind of burning it. Woo! It's a feisty piece of bacon. Let me show y'all. I get off of here, I'm gonna go look up that stuff about the boy that was over there in Japan. I don't know if he unalived himself or it was foul play. All right, y'all. Ooh, I've been on here too long. Let me get me some water right quick to flush that cranberry juice down. I'm missing the picture. That grease pot all over my floor. Now I got a mop. Y'all, this bacon nice. I'm taking my bacon out. I'm coming, y'all, to get it live. Ooh, that was hot. Get off in that pot doing all that pop. I'm trying to get my egg in here. Grease and pop there while I got the mop. Hold on, y'all. Let me get y'all turned off. Well, I got a mop. Bacon grease popped everywhere. All right, y'all. My lovely trendsetters. We done we done cleaned up together. We done cooked us some breakfast, dinner, and now I'm finna. We also had to bring some Jesus in it. I'm gonna have to start this over, y'all, because I missed part of it. I can't get it to go back. I won't go back there. There it is. I'm gonna start this over, but thank y'all for joining. Thank you for your support. Small, big, no, the small, medium, or large. I thank you all for your support. I'm finna go fry my eggs. I put my cheese in my grits. My bacon already done. So we had a good time. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. We having a family outing. I don't know if we're gonna be outside or where, but I'll go live for a little while. Y'all have a good day. Let me go get my eggs.